Welcome to a deep tactical analysis of Lionel Messi's historic 2026 World Cup campaign. To understand Messi at age 39, we must throw away traditional metrics of physical sprint speed and look closely at biomechanics. Throughout the tournament in North America, high-resolution tracking data revealed that Messi spent over 63% of his match time walking. In sports science, this is known as controlled spatial scanning or intentional mind wandering. While opposing defenders focus on the moving ball, Messi disconnects from immediate action to map the entire defensive structure. He reads defender stance angles, hip commitments, and recovery lines. When he finally receives the ball, his dribbling relies on microdeceleration. Rather than outrunning defenders with raw sprint speed, Messi decelerates at precise angles, forcing defenders onto their back heels before shifting direction in under 0.8 seconds. Argentina launched their campaign at Arrowhead Stadium against Algeria. Messi made history before the opening whistle, becoming the first male footballer to compete in 6 separate FIFA World Cups. Tactically, Algeria deployed a compact mid-block designed to deny central passing channels. Messi neutralized the scheme through outside hook dribbling. By taking continuous soft touches with the outside of his left boot, he kept the ball glued within 8 inches of his stance, preventing defenders from making tackling contact without committing a foul. In the 24th minute, Messi received the ball between Algeria's defensive lines, executed a double hip feint to freeze 2 center-backs, and curled a precise finish into the bottom corner. He added 2 more goals in the second half, completing an opening night hat-trick and tying Miroslav Klose's record of 16 all-time World Cup goals. In match day 2 against Austria in Dallas, Argentina encountered one of the most aggressive high-pressing systems in Europe. Austria attempted to compress space around Argentina's double-pivot midfield. Recognizing this, Messi dropped deeper into the right half space, effectively operating as an inverted quarterback. Here, his dribbling took on a structural role. Rather than dribbling toward the goal, Messi dribbled laterally across Austria's pressing lines. This lateral motion forced Austria's midfielders to shift their defensive block sideways, opening up vertical passing lanes down the middle. In the 38th minute, Messi baited an advancing Austrian defender into overcommitting his weight forward, executed a quick nutmeg, and fired past the keeper. He added a second goal late in the match, securing a 2-0 win and early knockout qualification. With qualification already locked in, manager Lionel Scaloni rested several key starters against Jordan, holding Messi on the bench for tactical preservation. However, with Jordan keeping the score tight at 1-1 entering the second half, Messi was introduced in the 59th minute. His impact was instantaneous. Fresh against tired defensive legs, Messi showcased his elite short space acceleration. Receiving the ball near the edge of the 18-yard box, he used a signature sole roll dribble, pulling the ball back with the sole of his boot before flicking it past the goalkeeper. The goal capped off a 3-1 win, completing a perfect 9-point group stage and bringing his individual group stage tally to 6 goals. The expanded 32-team knockout stage began in Miami against Cabo Verde, producing one of the most physically demanding matches of the entire tournament. Cabo Verde set up a deep 5-man defensive low block that frustrated Argentina's attack, forcing the game into extra time at 2-2. At 39 years old, Messi played the full 120 minutes, demonstrating remarkable conditioning and efficiency. During extra time, as physical fatigue set in among the opposition, Messi's low center of gravity became the decisive advantage. In the 105th minute, he collected a loose ball inside the box, utilized a double chop turn to shift his angle, and slotted home the winning goal to secure a thrilling 3-2 victory. In Atlanta, Argentina met Egypt in the round of 16. This match highlighted Messi's transition from pure goalscorer to dual-threat orchestrator. Early in the first half, Messi opened the scoring with a curling direct shot from outside the box. However, his most brilliant moment occurred midway through the second half with the score tied at 2-2. Dribbling through central midfield, Messi drew three Egyptian defenders toward him, drawing their eyes away from off-ball runners. Without turning his head, he delivered a precise no-look diagonal pass into the stride of Julian Alvarez, who finished to seal a 3-2 win and advance Argentina into the quarter-finals. Returning to Kansas City for the quarter-final, Argentina faced a disciplined Swiss team that sat back in a defensive low block. After a tense 1-1 draw in regulation time, the match once again headed into extra time. In matches like this, Messi's genius lies in his ability to delay his action by half a second. In the 108th minute, receiving the ball under pressure, Messi paused holding the ball stationary for a split second. This micro-pause caused the Swiss line to step forward prematurely. Messi instantly threaded a reverse pass through the opened gap, creating the chance that restored Argentina's lead in an eventual 3-1 win. The semi-final in Atlanta against England was a tactical masterpiece. Facing a physical English side, Messi put on one of the greatest playmaking performances of his international career. Instead of looking to shoot, Messi acted as Argentina's primary distributor, recording 2 assists. For the first goal, he executed a deft chip over England's defense to feed Lautaro Martinez. In the second half, he executed a classic carry-and slip pass to set up Alexis Mac Allister, sealing a 2-1 victory and sending Argentina to their second consecutive World Cup final. On July 19 at MetLife Stadium in New Jersey, Argentina met Spain in the 2026 FIFA World Cup final. At 39 years old, Messi became the oldest outfield player in history to start a World Cup final. Across a grueling 120 minutes against Spain's high-possession midfield, Messi led with relentless resilience. Although Spain secured a narrow 1-0 victory in extra time, Messi's tournament statistics 8 goals and 4 assists across 8 matches capped off one of the most incredible individual World Cup campaigns in football history. When evaluating the candidacy for the upcoming Ballon d'Or, Lionel Messi's 2026 performance stands above all others. He led the biggest tournament in world sports with 12 total goal contributions, scoring 8 goals and adding 4 assists. He broke the all-time record for World Cup appearances, tied the all-time World Cup scoring record, and led his country to another World Cup final. At 39 years old, his mastery of space, dribbling biomechanics, and tactical playmaking prove that true football genius transcends age. For his stats, leadership, and historic impact on the global stage, Lionel Messi remains the definitive recipient of the Ballon d'Or.